Good, happy Saturday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to events happening today in New Hampshire. Let's get started. The first event we're going to talk about, the 43rd Annual Market Day Festival. Today is the last day of it, so if you have not gone yet, you should all go to the event. Rock and Roll Saturday Night Dinner Cruise at 7 p.m. in Laconia on the Mount Washington. Scenic Cruise on Lake Winnipesaukee on the Mount Washington ship. Redneck Poker Run at 9 o'clock a.m. in Berlin. Spirit of the Past Trolley Tour at 8 p.m. in Portsmouth. Junko and Noah Smith, 7 p.m. in Interval. Art in Bloom, a walk tour of Jackson at 10 o'clock a.m. in Jackson. It's time to smell the roses at 10 o'clock a.m. in Franklin. The 5th Annual Ride for the Red Shield at 8 o'clock a.m. in Rochester. Eagle Mania at 7:30 p.m. in Plymouth. Scenic Cruise from Wolfboro at 11:15 a.m. on the Mount Washington cruise ship. Live music at the Merrimack Bush Biggerton. Sorry about that. 5th Annual Pres by Transportation Tractor Show and Swap Meet at 8 o'clock a.m. in Whitefield. Alexander and the Terrible Horrible No Good Very Bad Day at 10:30 a.m. in Peterborough. Imagination into Art at 9 a.m. in Wilmington. Edible Wild Plant Workshop at 10 o'clock a.m. in Warner. One Lights, One Night, only musical revenue at 7:30 p.m. in Tilton. Glassy Poppy Pine Make Your Own at 11:30 a.m. in Jaffrey. Glass Yard Sale in 9 a.m. in Jaffrey. Storytime in the Gallery of Bet City at 11:30 a.m. in Manchester at the library. Very cool indeed. Newfound Lake Water Trail guided paddle at 2:30 a.m. in Herborn. Muck About at 10:30 a.m. in Herborn. Old Home Day at 8:30 a.m. in Franconia. July Art Exhibit Which Came First at 10 o'clock a.m. in Meredith. And Flower Power Hour at 10 o'clock a.m. in Jaffrey. And those are all the events happening today in New Hampshire. If you want to read more about those events, just go to visitnewhampshire.gov and click on Things to Do, and then click on the event calendar. And that does it for events happening today in New Hampshire. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday. Goodbye, everyone.